Hello everyone, it's Player 9 here with part 11 of our playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you for watching. We've just taken out a bandit camp and we're going to head off to the Carja border fort because we need to go and head to Meridian and find out where Olin is, because we think that Olin is responsible for the death of some of our braves and our surrogate father Rost. So we want to go to find out what's happened to Olin.
They say she fought beside Bost and Vala.
Looking on the map here, it's not that far, so we can go on foot. We do need to top up our medicine pouch though, because it's very low. We'll try and do that on the way. Once we're in Carja territory, we should be able to get some better weapons as well. By the way, as we're on part 11 here, I thought now's an ideal time to say that thank you very much for joining my channel. I'm continuing to play Horizon Zero Dawn. I've just started a playthrough of Rhine, and I'm planning on doing other games at a later point as well. So if you do enjoy the content, then please subscribe. That would help me out enormously. Suddenly got snowy. This must be the border fort. Oh, damaged machine. Oh, there's a corruptor.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Carja fort? A corruptor!
All the corrupted machines, right? Fire. These machines, and as well as the corrupted machines, the corruptors and the corrupted machines do tend to be susceptible to fire. They tend to overheat very easily. Ah, it's down. There's only one mortar. That is a scrapper. Not scrappers. Whoa. And the weather's suddenly getting better.
Truly, the sun shines upon us this day!
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
Girl, approach!
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balon! Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
Okay, let's go.
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balon. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
Obviously very happy for her help.
Whoever's in charge here might know if Nakoa came through.
Yeah, we should do the we're on level 19, so we should be doing this Daughter's Vengeance. We need to find out what happened to Nakoa, who went after basically the mission says a young Nora is worried about his sister Nakoa, who left the Sacred Lands to find their father's killer. It was Saeed, I think, that was
There are no shadows under the noonday sun. Words
that
to
she
live
thought
by.
was responsible.
That's all there is in Nuke Lands.
Captain Balon, I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident. As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I can put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell her what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Carja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Carja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Carja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well... while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Zaid is here?
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. If there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the Sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I would be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
She said her lover was killed by...
Okay, where's Saeed?
I'm sure it's a lie.
Be up here.
With so many diamonds. That's a good lie.
You're Zaid.
And you're a Nora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight. If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King Avad has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Zaid.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
Well, I'm not sure I trust this guy. What's some loot? Right, we need to find a merchant now. because we want some better weapons.
Can't trust him,
Those
not after what Jan
machines
told me.
are shaman's damn
That
nonsense.
garrison is my only
It's
lead.
worse.
Whoa. Shadow Hunter Bow. This lightweight bow trades power for faster reload and firing time and is good for short to medium range combat. Fire arrows can ignite, blaze canisters and backpacks can be modified. It's got 3 modification slots on it, so it's going to be a lot better than our previous one. Go with that. That's nice, we need to charge a heart. Right, let's modify these. So we've got 26% damage. %, handling. 43% fire, we'll go with that. 2 skill points. By the way, I'm deliberately leaving this last column until later because this is part of the Frozen Wilds DLC, which we'll get to later on. But kind of feels like cheating if we use it now. Increases the time the machine will remain overridden by 50%. That could be helpful. Critical hit deals more damage. Balanced aim. Strike from above. I think we'll increase the override. Go with that.
Is that really all you have? It won't do it all.
I'm gonna sell my Carja Hunter Bow. And some modifications that we don't need. For the time being, I'll take your box.
But these Oseram will fleece you given half a chance.
I refuse to buy from an Oseram. They'll cheat you as soon as they look at you.
The machines take.
Right, so where are we going now? That's probably what we should do. Go to the city of this. Go to Meridian. That's where we're headed. We'll
Machine spirit did that.
do Nikawa's mission afterwards.
I'll sleep well tonight.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows.
Don't
Who the
fall off the
killers were,
cliff.
how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is. The one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
There's an enormous giant bird over there. So we want to avoid. What is that?
Snow haze. White as bone. That thought got dark.
Ooh, a waterfall. Can we get in there? Right, so we're now in a desert region. Oh, that bird's getting closer. And we need to top up the medicine pouch on the way. So we need a scrapper heart. Scrapper heart, sawtooth heart. Loads of treasure boxes. We're in a dangerous new territory, so we need to stock up as much as we can.
Tasty.
Can we upgrade our carrying capacity? Yeah. Need a boar skin and a rabbit bone. Let's try and keep quiet. We don't want to get attacked by this giant bird. If we override you, you don't have to walk all the way.
I'll do what I have to.
Run away, run away. trampler. They look big and heavy. Wow. Look at this place. This is so different from normal territory. What are these? Flint hawks. So the smaller version of the large bird we saw. Lone light. There's a bandit camp to our left. And there's a mission. That was Neil. Yeah, we'll come back and see him later. Whoa! This is a Thunderjaw. I don't think we're ready to take him on yet. That didn't work. Do I dare? Not yet. Not yet. We have other things to do. So there's lots to come back to.
I'll tuck that away.
Okay, let's head for Meridian. That must be it. Distance there. It's getting dark. Can't see what that is. We'll leave the board head behind. Could do with some handrails along here, really. It's a long way down. Let's see what this guy is.
It's in the
What's the problem?
betrayal. By my own blood. I was meant to go on a machine hunting expedition to the Banuk Wilds with real hunters. Then the rumors began, new machines, an evil miasma, many dead Banuk, and so on and so forth. So my father won't allow me to go. Says there's too much danger for a noble scion.
Do you always do what your father tells you?
Yes, of course.
Have you ever actually hunted machines?
I've had our bearers carry a lance horn for me to shoot at. Its movement was fearfully realistic.
What kind of new machines?
That's exactly it. My father doesn't even know. He only heard whispers in the Sun Court.
And the evil miasma?
Who knows what those tent-dwelling savages consider evil? Or a miasma. I just want to hunt, honestly. Why even give me a sword for my 16th year? What's a sword for, if not for brandishing?
Hunting in the Banuk wilds. Do you mean Banur?
Oh, no. That's so far from the sun's light. The expedition would be swallowed up. It's a place they call the Cut. Something of a no-man's land from, you know.
The war?
But now it makes for excellent hunting. There's a pass through the northeastern mountains.
I guess I'll have to look into these rumors myself.
It's through a treacherous pass in the northeastern mountains. You can't mean to go alone to that sun-forsaken place. I suppose outlanders can do whatever they please. By the sun, if only I wasn't born noble!
Yeah, sounds tough.
Trusting our king to appease the sun. Remove corruption. Some Ozeron rule like this.
So yeah, we'll do the Frozen Wilds later, because we have a lot more to do in the main game.
Watch out for the Oseron merchants. They'll assume Titia's luggage.
I love this bit.
I love this bit.
The Oseram are buying up all the property.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
Poor feet.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Right, okay, has this guy got anything? Ooh. Shadow Blast Sling when you're an Sworn Heart. Shadow Warbow. Tramper Heart. Shadow Bloodcaster Snapmaw Heart. We haven't even seen a Snapmaw yet. But that outfits. Protector Heavy Shellwalker Heart. That could be quite good. Silent Hunter Heavy Stitch for Stealth. This outfit makes the wearer harder to see and hear. That looks really good quality, this one. Right, anyway.
I had to take over my brother's shift today.
Just be patient, and everyone will
What's
get
going
in.
on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erand, that other outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erand said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
So this is Meridian.
The city's locked down on account of the murder.
It's huge.
If this keeps up,
It's
I'll be breaking
always
them
the
up.
merchants who suffer.
Blood and sacrifice are not getting through, Outlander.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erand's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erand. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erand, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. This, we should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erand. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
Stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes on it.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
That girl. Is she a Nora?
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Vengeance for Ursa! How long will Avad hide in his palace? Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erand, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. That other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
Look out below!
I did say not to break anything, didn't I? Aren't you gonna see what's down there?
All right, back to it.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me in the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erand.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Carja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Okay. So we need to go to the excavation site. Which is all the way north. There's a lot of side quests here as well. Come on, Erand, out of the way.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
The longer we stay here, the more it'll feel like home.
Some Asaram girl applied with us when we got the other day. Oh, amazing.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
Right, let's mark our way out to sea.
Smoke and sweat. That's how you know you've done a good day's work.
You there! Can you help me? Nora! You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Carja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Okay. We're going to an excavation site to find Erand.
No, I'm awake. And alert.
He's dead.
Use the flag. But now we're on the right path now.
I've seen this 4 times.
So much harder to do in the dark.
Alpaca Shitstorm Tour, Day 9. I was setting up my tent right here when Wyatt's call came through. I came as fast as I could, but you'd already slipped into a coma. We never got a chance to say goodbye. Off we go.
Now I stopped for a bit.
See what this guy wants.
I don't think I can help you.
Don't bother me, Outlander. I don't need a mercenary, I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good tracker. Maybe I can help. What happened?
Mass murder, that's what. 5 night guards shredded like cabbage out there in the quarry.
5 men murdered? How?
Don't know. One was a buddy from before the liberation. We worked this quarry together as slaves for the Mad King. My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth or numbers.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a Glinthawk do anything like this.
Anything strike you as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah, chunks of corpses, gushing blood. Sorry. Pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately, and Saravad said, no, that's just stupid.
You've been using explosives?
Sure. To clear away bedrock and get to the good stuff, we do it for a week or so every year. But that's got nothing to do with the dead. They were torn apart, not blown up.
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept babbling about a pile of rocks out there. Said he didn't remember it from yesterday. I told him that this here is a quarry, where we move rocks all day. So rocks getting moved ain't so surprising, lunkhead.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
These are dark days.
I'll come back
Machines
when
have
it's
gone
light.
through, all across the land.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Quite a show.
So with the new bow that we have hard point arrows. They should give a bit more damage.
The Carja are victorious, again. May the sun light their passing.
Need to use our tripcaster.
Start.
Down this way. You two, come on, both of you.
If you can hear me, please get help!
Thank you, Savage. That's not very nice, is it? Right, that's it. Let's head back to the camp. What do we have over here? Scriber. Okay, I'm going to save here, and we're going to, in the next mission, we're going to find Olin at the excavation site, which I'm sure is not going to be easy. So thank you very much for joining my episode. Please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.